Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, we have a beer. This beer is from Brimstone and Kame Kettle. It is a collab. It is brewed at Brimstone, so it's on a bigger system than what Kame Kettle has. They have bottles of it, it's sold, it's kegged, it's this and that. It's 6% alcohol. This is called the Seasonal Excuse Breakfast Stout. Now, they came out with this last year, and I didn't get a chance to get my hands on it, so I got really excited when they had this there this year. I actually, one of their workers has a bunch of bottles for me that I got her to pick up. I owe her $15 for them. I just have to get a time for us to meet because I wasn't sure if I was going to have this still at the brewery when I got to the brewery. And I'm okay with paying her that because if I really like it, I have a couple to drink for myself and some to send away, and if I don't really like it, I still have a couple to drink for myself and some to send away. So ingredients are malted barley, hops, yeast, water, oats, coffee, and cocoa. Brewed by hand in Ridgeway, Ontario. Oh, I can smell it already. Wow, that is a beautiful beer. Look at that head. That head is dark. It's full-on mocha. I actually had Chapman's mocha chocolate chip walnut ice cream a few days ago, and that looks just like it. It looks beautiful. I love how dark the beer is. I love how dark the head is. I love how frothy the head looks. That is, oh, I got an albino hair right there on the lip. We don't want to drink that. There's a bunch of them. Holy shit. Holy shit, son. I shedded. I shed. Apparently I shed. Okay, it's all gone now. Scent. Visually? Visually, for me, that's an A+ beer. Visually, in the bottle, it's an A+ beer. Visually, I'm going to reach back here and take a picture of this beer from my charging cell phone. There we go. Now I'll let my phone go back to charging. Okay, scent. Oh, baby. That's a full-on mocha. Oh, chocolate and coffee. Out of the glass, it's a sweet mocha. It's like a mochaccino, just like almost lactic sweetness, chocolate sweetness, and coffee. It smells beautiful. Out of the bottle, it smells a lot more like. Well, it smells the same, but there's a lot more char and almost like cigarette smoke, like tobacco smoke. So I like this much better scent-wise out of the glass. A lot of times I like it better out of the bottle. This time I like it much better out of the glass. Let's try it. Cheers. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Creamy almost, not fully because it's still carbonated, but like very, it's full-bodied and it is creamy to an extent. It does cover your tongue, it covers your mouth. Taste, almost like a, for those of you that live outside of Ontario, where the fun police and the sin taxes and everything else have not destroyed everything, it reminds me a lot of like the cappuccino flavored cigarellos. There's chocolate, there's coffee, there's a sweet lactic taste, as well as a very apparent charred taste and tobacco smoke taste. So this reminds me a lot of the cappuccino cigarellos. You can't buy flavored cigarellos or flavored cigars in Ontario anymore because it might make kids want to smoke them. How about this? Your ID people, when they come in, if they want to fucking buy a cigarello that has flavor, you sell them a cigarello that has flavor. If they don't have ID or they don't look like the person on the ID, you don't sell it to them. It's not fucking hard. You don't have to go, hey, kids might want to buy these. Kids can't fucking afford them. I always loved when the LCBO's biggest argument with Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull vodka, Crystal Head vodka, when it wanted to come into Ontario, was kids might want to buy this because it's in this fancy Crystal Skull. You're right, kids might want to buy it, but when they see that $79 fucking price tag on it, they're not going to buy it. They're going to buy your $20 fucking 40. They're going to buy your Prince Igor. They're going to buy whatever fucking vodka that will get them drunk for the cheapest. They're not going to go and buy your $80 bottle just because the bottle's cool. They're going to go and buy 4 bottles of the cheap shit. So stop fucking using kids as an excuse. Fuckers. And no, I don't smoke. I like cigars. I like Cuban cigars and Mexican cigars. And I like to have one a week with a glass of scotch on my Friday. But when I'd run out of those, if I didn't have people that would go to Mexico or Cuba enough, I would go and buy a pack of cigarellos, and I'd do the same thing. I'd sit on my porch, a nice cigarello in one hand, and my glass of scotch, and that's what I would do once a week. Now I can't do that because I don't care for the taste of fucking American cigarellos, Canadian cigarellos, if they're not flavored, because it's just full of shit. It's not just tobacco. Fuck you guys. That's what this reminds me of, though. It reminds me of a fucking cappuccino cigarello. There's that tobacco smoke flavor. There's a beautiful char flavor, a beautiful coffee flavor, a beautiful chocolate flavor. There's a nice sweetness. The oats make this nice and heavy. This drinks really well. It's 6%. I could drink a shitload of it. I love this beer. I love this beer. I love this beer. Why am I talking weird? My family's sleeping above me. Because normally I would give you my full out voice, but right now I'm kind of trying to hold it back. I'm trying to hold it back. Out of 10 on this? Easily a 9.75 out of 10. Easily. I think a little more chocolate, a little more maybe more of a green coffee flavor, less char, less tobacco, and I think this beer would be perfect. But right now it's fucking amazing. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Seasonal Excuse Stout from the Kame Kettle and Brimstone. Cheers, guys. I guess I'm supposed to chug, but I really like this beer. I kind of want to savor it. Oh, fuck it. Cheers. That was good. Bye, guys.